Can you sum up camp and your two scrimmages? How'd it go? Where'd you improve? And are you glad camp is over and you can move on to week 1?
Yeah, I'm real glad. I want to get Trinity. It's always great to get in those tough games, have some fun where things are on line. But camp was real good. We went hard every day.
Okay.
We just came in with the philosophy we didn't want another wire like last year where we kind of took it for granted.
Okay.
So we came in hard every day. And our first scrimmage, we came out a little flat, but it's to be expected. We had new guys in there. But we made leaps this week. We came in hard every day. And this scrimmage, we looked pretty good, I would say.
Thought you played pretty well. So you did use YO as motivation. Was that brought up this summer, and how often?
Oh, yeah. It was brought up a lot.
1, 2, 3 YO.
Yeah.
One of those deals.
Yeah, that's one of those things you just don't forget about. All the seniors we lost that night, we just want to get payback for them.
Is motivation a good thing? I mean, usually you guys don't need that, but now you have a little chip on your shoulder, I think.
Yeah.
So has that helped you a little, just to kind of push you a little extra?
Yeah, it's helped a lot. And like we said, we have a tradition around here, so we don't need that motivation, but it just gives us that little extra to, get up at crack of dawn and come out and practice hard every day.
Sure, and play like you did tonight.
Yeah.
And just kind of let it all hang out and do your thing, and holy moly.
Yep.
I'm not asking you to pick a guy, so don't, but a lot of people know that, it was down to 3 QBs. How did they do in camp? How did they, show themselves in scrimmages, and, kind of break down how they did?
They all played real well. I would say they all excel at different parts of the game.
Okay.
And coming out of camp, we still don't know what's going on. I think that's going to be down to the last week. It's still a tight race because they all came out and performed every day. They came out, did their drills perfectly, and then they came out of scrimmage and they all competed. So I really can't tell you who's going to start at this moment, but they're all looking pretty good. So we should be pretty good at quarterback this year.
I think that's going to be a tough meeting for the coaches.
Oh yeah.
Because 2 guys are going to be a little disappointed.
Yeah. But you never know with those things.
Would you be comfortable with all 3?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter who's taking snaps. You're going to do your thing.
If the game's on the line, I'll have any of them out there with me. It's no big deal, any of them.
Okay. A lot of guys back.
Oh, yeah.
How advantageous is that? Familiarity, camaraderie, the work, 16, 17 starters back. How big of a help is that for you guys?
It's real nice because we don't really have to go over things we had to mesh together last year. We just know. And it's real nice, even with all the starters back, we're not getting contempt with ourselves. We're coming out and practicing like we have our jobs on the line, and it's real nice.
There is competition between you guys. I mean, look at the quarterbacks. Look what they're going through. And you have guys pushing you.
Yeah, the wide receivers are pushing each other. We all want the ball, so
seriously,
we all have to fight for it.
Your practices are better than some games, I bet. Seriously.
We go hard.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do. Last year in Section 3 and in District 3 AA, will that even be brought up, or this is the schedule we're playing and let's go win on Friday?
I think it's more of the schedule we're playing and we just have to go win. We don't worry about moving up because that doesn't affect all of us. Most of the guys are seniors and they won't be there, so we got to just play every play like it's our last this year and win it for the seniors because they won't be here next year, so it doesn't matter for them. We just
regardless, whether you're playing Elko or Manheim Township, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's who we have in front of us. That's who we're going to have to beat. That's our attitude to it.
True. And I know the ending was not fun, the YO game, but were you surprised at all at how well you performed in your first year on varsity, and the things you did and your accomplishments and the time you got and the plays you made? Of
course I believed in myself, but I didn't think it would work out that way. And I had great coaches helping me along. First game, honestly, looking back on it, I was just in the headlights. I was just running around, just going full bore. But I had great coaches last year. Coach Sands, Coach AJ's really helped me out, and they just helped me out and made me have a great season. They gave me the tools, and I took advantage of it. But it's all the coaching and putting me in that situation that I had to take it by the horns and run with it.
And how much better are you now coming back this fall, coming off last season? You feel like you improved even more, and you're only going to get better?
Yeah. That first year, I didn't know how to make myself better as much as I do now. Now I know how to make myself better, how to do things right, and I know how to put the work on. I know what it's like, and everything's kind of slowed down, so I know where the work has to be and what to do. It's now I just got to get it quicker and quicker.
Can the Trinity game get here fast enough? And when did you start thinking about Trinity game? Saturday morning, last November?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, but it really dawned on us. I think it was Monday. We were out there defense and we started scheming for Trinity, and we were just pumped up just thinking about scheming for them because that's a huge rivalry. So we just want to come out and get that over with and have fun.
That's a great first game, and I know they had their troubles here this summer, but you've still got to go and play, and I'm sure you want a hot start because you go you got Hempfield and then McCaskey. So
yeah, we're looking forward to our whole schedule this year. Some of those teams that didn't show up last year have a lot of guys back, so. It should be a tougher year this year, and we should have more games.
You guys mind that bullseye? I mean, you're everybody's bowl game I mean, do you realize that? I mean, is that flattering that you're everybody's big game and A game, or does it drive you more to, you know, stay on that perch?
It's nice that we know the guys before us gave us that ability. They proved it and put that bullseye on us. It's kind of like a chip on the younger guy's shoulder that we didn't win that state title, but they put that bullseye, and we just want to keep that tradition going.
Right.
It's flattering, but it's more about that we got a chip, so we got to just keep it up and keep that tradition going.
Sure, because if you lose, if somebody trips you up, that's huge news, man.
Yeah.
That's big news.
Yeah.
Last one. You guys all lead in your own way, but just so far in 2 or 3 weeks, have you found a team leader? Have you found a captain guy who's going to rah-rah and kick people in the butt if they're not working?
Well, on our team, we have so many people back that we don't really need that kick in the butt, but Brandon Hollister, he leads by example. Every drill, he goes hard. Every play, he goes hard. Mm-hmm. And he's not so much rah-rah, but he's leading by example every play. And he's really the heart and soul of his team at middle linebacker and running back. He just does everything 100%.
He walked off the field tonight on his last series, and I heard him say, "Next Friday, guys, next Friday."
Oh, yeah.
It's like he put you there. Mm-hmm. He already got you thinking about, all right, let's get in win mode for next week. Is that the kind of things that he does to you, just to keep you going?
Yeah, he doesn't have to yell. Like he said, he can just say stuff, and we'll follow him to the end, because he's just that type of guy that you want to follow him. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he's definitely one of the leaders on this team. But we got so many spread around that we don't really need that kick in the butt type of guy.
Okay, have a good season.